Okay, what about your friends part two? So by now you have made your list of everybody that's in your friend group, everybody that's in your squad, everybody that's in your community. All right, then you should have written your definition of what a friend looks like right now in today's time for you. What are the characteristics in today's time? You've now looked at the list and the definition. And if you've done that, some of you may have noticed that some of those people on the friend list don't match that definition anymore. You may notice that some of those people are perfect to your definition of friendship. And you may find that other people in your circle that you may not call a friend now fit that definition. What do you do with this information? Well, now it's time for you to decide, is it time to let some people go to allow some space to come in for others, right? Are you holding on to a community that's truly not serving you? Or maybe that community as a whole doesn't serve you because you're not serving it. Because one thing we have to remember that it's not always about who serves me. You may force yourself in situations where you're no longer serving them either. It's a two-way, right? And so you have to really think about, is it time for that shift? Because when you start to see the shift, then things begin to open up. It's just like when you garden, when you have plants, etc. You have to prune, so I hear, because I do not have a green thumb, but you prune, right? So you take out the weeds or you take out the old stuff so the new stuff can come in, or you till the land, you turn the soil over so that you can use it again or whatever, Same thing with your personal growth and your personal space. You have to remove old habits, old baggage, old people, past events. You have to remove stuff so that the new can come and grow and flourish and take over. So as you look at that list and you really start to, what I would like for you to do is take a black pen or a pen, mark through the names of the people who do not fit that definition at this time in your life. Highlight the people that do fit the definition, right? And then as you start to think of people like, man, they really meet this definition and what I'm looking for, I'm just not spending enough time with them. Write that name down next to like a name that you've scratched out. Compare it. Let's see, right? And then think about the things that you're doing as a friend. Think about those things. Are you staying in touch? Are you nurturing relationships? Are you being a doer of your word? If you make a promise, are you trying your very best to fulfill it? Are you being there for people in the best of your capacities? Or are you just saying, I'm your friend because we've been friends for 30 years? Or am I your friend simply because our kids play together or our spouses or partners work together? Like, what are the real basis of those friendships that you feel like, or those people, like the connection of those people that you kind of feel like, wow, like I don't think that we fit each other anymore. And I want you to be okay with that, right? And I want you not to feel bad about it because it's called evolution, personal evolution. People change, people grow, people learn new things. Some people don't. Some people stay the same, and that's okay for them. But if you're shifting and you're growing, then you need to have the space to do that. Because if you are stifled or if you're top tier, then where do you go? There's a ceiling, right? And so you can't go any higher. So now it's time to think about what you're going to do about your personal growth and not feel bad about it. And it doesn't mean that if these people aren't meeting the expectation that you have right now for friendship, doesn't mean that they're bad people. Their season in your life is over for that particular definition. They're still associates. You still love them. There's no love lost. It's just on the path that you're going, you may not be able to fully take them with you, right? It doesn't mean that you have to fall out, have this long drawn out discussion. You just stay connected to spirit so that you can understand how you're supposed to handle this. Meditate on it, feel good about it, because it doesn't mean they're bad people or you gotta like cut them off and not speak to them ever again. It's not that. You will learn and you will find out, as long as you stay connected, on how to shift and move. But if you have people on that list that do not meet that definition that you need right now, or the characteristics that you need right now in your life, it is time to grow. It is time to prune. You got this.